you still tip people at Christmas? It's been a tradition which has seemed to wane over the years, with some households halting the practice altogether, although not always consciously. But whether it's the paperboy, binmen, hairdresser or window cleaner, for most of us it's something which may not occur to us anymore. We asked some of our readers whether they still tip, and if they do, who gets a Christmas box. The result was quite close, with 57% saying they don't tip anymore, and 43% saying they do. And it's not always cash people give, but food, sweets and bottles of wine. Will you be tipping this Christmas? Who do you tip? Lots of you said you still tip your binmen, with one lovely lady saying, "I've given the binmen and post lady a box of shortbread this year." Lots of readers tip their postmen and women, with one person saying, "Box of sweets, roses, for the postman and 2 boxes for the binmen. Hairdressers get £2 every time I go." Another said, "Always like to tip our lovely postman out in all weathers. Like to give the binmen chocolates or biscuits to share as a little thank you." One hairdresser said, "I've been hairdressing for 20 years, and I've really noticed the decline in tips, especially at Christmas. It's all very well for people to say, she or he gets paid and has a wage, but being self-employed, it all makes your wage up, which really helps when you hit the quiet times." Another person replied, "Yes, window cleaner, the oven lady, binmen and postman and the dog groomer." One lady said, "I appreciate the work they do, so I tip, except the binmen, they are more than one, so they get biscuits or chocolates, a box of something nice for break time to share." Christmas is a time to show gratitude and make people happy, and postmen and binmen graft a lot more this time of year in the cold wet weather, so they deserve a tip too. No tips. One reader made a point, which was echoed by many others: why should people tip? It's their job, they get paid to do it, so why should it be standard policy to tip every time you have a meal? The staff in McDonald's aren't tipped yet, that's still a restaurant. Another supported this point, adding, "People need to earn a tip. Above and beyond." One said, "Times have changed. The dustmen used to have to lift heavy bins and bags and would take whatever was put out. Nowadays they are more interested in what they can leave behind. Is that really a service you tip for?" Official advice. According to Debrett's, a leading authority on modern manners, there is clear guidance on Christmas tipping. The organization has suggested the following: nannies/childcare, the equivalent of a week's wages, and a present, perhaps saying it's from the children. Cleaners, at least a week's extra wages. Milkmen, cash, usually a rune. For more on this story, visit the news article link.